Hello everyone, my name is Julianna Rubio Slager and I'm the Artistic Director and Choreographer of Reckless. I'm excited to be with you today from Ballet 58 Studios. We got to show you some of our mixed rep bill last week for those that were watching. This week we've switched over to Reckless, which is our full-length ballet that we're touring for the rest of our fall season. In this ballet, one of the unique facets of the story is that Gomer is not played by just one lead dancer. She's actually extrapolated into these four beautiful ladies that you see behind me. Libby plays her subconscious, Lorianne plays her intellect, Leslie plays the young version of Gomer, and then Valerie plays the older version of Gomer in Act 2. The reason I chose to do that is many times stories about women who have been trafficked tend to be a bit flat. You see a lot of cliches. Sex work in general can be written a lot of times from a man's perspective, and it flattens out what the female is going through. You need look no further than Pretty Woman to kind of understand what I'm talking about. So in this ballet, it was very important to me that Gomer's voice was the central voice of the story, and that female perspective was played with its nuance that it deserves. So you're able to see not only what's literally happening in the real world, but you're actually able to see the effects of post-traumatic stress disorder and drug use and abuse and shame and all of the things that kind of play into Gomer's decisions in the ballet. So we're going to start out from the beginning of the ballet. You're going to see a little bit of Act 1. Gomer is 14 years old, and she's coming to the metro station to meet a man she's been texting online. His name is International Blue, and at this point, Gomer thinks that he's just a friendly guy that she's going on a date with in Chicago. So please enjoy the beginning of Act 1 of Reckless. All right, dancers, stand by. Dancers to stage. Thank you. Good. Take a breath. Good. So as you can see, there's a lot of maybe unusual or interesting devices that we use to make Reckless come alive. One thing that I think is really unique about the ballet is that there is projection that adds to the scenery, but the dancers are actually creating the environment themselves. And when we premiered the ballet, one of the interesting pieces of feedback that we got was that really helped aid that sense of Gomer kind of sifting through her emotions and her memories, because emotion and memory are not concrete, they're very abstract. So the ballet is kind of in this surreal setting where everything's changing and you can constantly kind of be in one world and then instantly switch to another, almost like a series of blurry memories rather than actual real life events. So that's one thing to watch for if you come to the show this weekend. Some of the members of the Greek chorus are playing like 25 to 30 different parts in the ballet, including things like the train that you saw at the beginning of the live stream, and lots of other things as we go through the ballet. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed a little sneak peek into Reckless. Yes, it is a hard story, but I do encourage everybody to face that and to come and watch the show for two reasons. One, to bring awareness to the fact that in America, sex trafficking is a systemic evil, and people need to be aware of it, and we need to do our part to fight against it. And number two, as we watch Gomer sift through that journey of healing, I hope that each one of us will be brave enough to face our places of trauma, so that we can continue to feel that love of God as we experience what it's like to go through trauma, but to also see the hope and the healing that is on the other side of it. Thanks so much for watching today, and have a great rest of your day.